Come on. And we are live. What is up, guys? Praxeology Prodigy back. Right back with another Red Pill Rant podcast. All right, I was just about to hit the gym, but I'm like, I'll do. 10K steps. They'll be done in an hour, and I have all this energy right now. I just want to fucking talk my head off because I've missed you guys, man. I missed doing these fucking podcasts for the past week. And the sun's out so good right now. Fuck, this shit feels so good. I'm about to take my shirt off. Fuck it, I'm about to take my shirt off right fucking now. Oh, get the fucking sunshine, bro. Let's go, baby. Yo, I'm pasty white right now, bro. Pasty white. You guys don't get it. Get that heat. Get that heat. All right. So today, we have a funny feminist video. So I have some content here to break down. Basically, it was this female right here. Yo, look. This RFH doctor. Hollow Earth Turf. Dude, I wanna interview her because she's pretty funny. Look, let me just fucking break that. Let me see what I have over here. Let me talk about JosepHen, bro. Yo, check this. Look, check this out. So she has so Napoleon just came out, right? If you guys don't know, Joaquin Phoenix stars in Napoleon, directed by Ridley Scott. I did a Red Pill Lens review on it. Check it out if you haven't already. But yeah, this bitch is basically kind of stirring up the timeline, getting everyone. You can obviously tell she's just trolling, bro. And the thing I like about like some of these feminists, like the OG funny feminists over here, where is she at? Like OG funny feminist over here. Pineapple Girl. Yo, this bitch is funny as fuck. She says the dumbest shit, but she's been inactive for some time now, so yeah, I'm not able to see her shit, but well, let's see this. Talking about his 40-year high school reunion. A lot of girls on. Men are born ran through. Like little shit like that, bro. You read that shit and you're like, yo, these they're just they're troll farms. You can tell like this page is obviously a troll farm. Okay, let's jump right into the content here because this shit's hilarious, bro. So she goes like this. Wall this, wall that. JosepHen was ran through, single mom who was 6 years older than Napoleon, and he conquered Europe just for the chance to go down on her unwashed, eggless pussy. What? And then the whole timeline got mad. They're like, what the fuck? So many. Let's see the angry. How'd she pay him back? Fucking mad. You could just tell it. Like reread the shit, and she's mad. Everyone's mad. All these quote-unquote red pill guys, the guys that claim red pill but aren't truly red pill, and guys that are just emotional, man. Don't get emotional over this shit, bro. And the shitty thing about this is that when you're on Twitter, you can't really. You see how I read that with tone manipulation, vocal annotation, and all that stuff. Like a story was being told, but you can tell it's obviously, it's just what's the word? Satire. It's not. She's not serious, but I mean, even if she is, that's still funny as fuck, bro. Because I don't hate to admit it, but she has a point, bro. Like, damn, bro, what a loser. Why would you do that? Right? Like, damn, bro. As a man, you're over here siding with the feminists, but okay. And we continue with the thread. She's like, they don't want you to know the truth. So she's putting more charcoal to the fire, right? She's like, yeah, they are lying to you. The red pill guys are lying to you. They're fucking indoctrinating you. She constantly cheated on Napoleon too, but he kept forgiving her and simping. This is a man's natural place. I can already imagine all those guys that read that and think she's like dead ass. Maybe she is. And they got triggered immediately. They're like, no, not my Napoleon. They're like, this is not our natural place. We're not like Napoleon. And then, bro, I'm gonna start fucking troll farming, but nah, I'm not gonna do that shit. That's why Pearl. What the fuck did I click on? That's why Pearl right now is like in a lot of fire. Apparently, pearly things. She's pearly. Yes, I'm fucking slow at everything I do. I do it for you guys. But yeah, that's why they say that her account is like used by a bot. Rolo's like answering to her and says that she's like she's like using a bot farm or some shit, right? Okay, back to the point here. Yo, this shit is funny as fuck. Yo, am I the only one that finds this shit hilarious, man? Come on. I can't be the only one that like goes online and reads all this shit and it's just like, this shit's like comedy. This shit's like gold. You can't write this shit up in like some Hollywood writer studio. You can't make this shit up. Red pill versus feminism and shit. And then everyone's getting mad at her. Okay, let's keep reading. Yo, she goes, she's cold, bro. Look what she said. She said, he conquered Europe, but an eggless slut conquered his heart. Yo, let me click on that. Let me see what they said. Yo, this one's that. When I read that shit, I was dying. You guys don't get it, bro. I was dying my ass. I said, yo, you. Yo, that shit funny, man. That shit funny, man. Look. And she keeps going. She says, sorry. Okay. She says, all of men's posturing is cope for the fact that women are born with a power over them. The power to turn even the most powerful men into sniveling simps. Is that how you say that word? Sniveling? Sniveling? I'm pretty sure it's sniveling because it's S-N-I, sni, V-E-L, vel, ing, sniveling. But I could be pronouncing it incorrect. Let me listen to that shit on dictionary.com. Fuck it, I'll do it right here. Right here for the chat. Sniveling. Definition: the action of crying and sniffing in a feeble or fretful way. Yo, this bitch is sniveling. How do you say it?
Sniveling.
Sniveling. Okay, sniveling.
Sniveling.
Sniveling. Really? Sniveling.
Sniveling.
So it's sniv-l-ing. It's not sniveling. It's sniveling. Sniveling.
Sniveling.
Sniveling. The action of crying and sniffing in a feeble or fretful way. Bro, that's dark. Sniveling. Well, yeah, sniveling simps. Yo, I can already imagine all the guys that got mad over that too, bro. Because, okay, let's break that down. All of men's posturing is cope. So she's basically saying, like, guys that are that are coherent through and through. They're stoic. Stoicism, at 100% turned on, right? Like James Bond. Good frame, good body posture, good mental posture, just knows just about everything. She's saying that's cope. All that shit is cope. Is cope. For the fact that women are born, women are innately born with a power over them, over the men posturing, over the frame, the men with frame. The power to turn even the most powerful men, JosepHen to Napoleon, into sniveling simps. Which he was a simp, but the only thing with that is I don't think they're born. Well, yes, they are born with it. They innately know that they can have power over a man, but it's really how they play their cards. And okay, look, how does a woman get power? She gets power by controlling a man, basically, right? She finds a high value man. Let's say she's preserved herself very well. Fuck it. even this bitch 6 years older than you and has 2 kids that are not yours. Fuck it. She realized in the movie, JosepHen, she realized very early on when Napoleon was staring at her. Obviously, this is dramatized Hollywood fiction bullshit, but let's assume there for a second it's historically accurate, just for the purposes of this thread. She realized, this guy's just staring at me. Obviously, at the time, is there really a creep? Sure, there's a creep factor, but it's probably not too creepy when a guy's just like stumbled over or amazed by a woman's beauty, right? Because he was staring at her and he was like, he didn't say a word. He just stared at her, and she was dining with her friends and another, like, her group of individuals, and then she came at him. She's like, "Why are you staring at me?" He's like, "I'm not," and she's like, "Okay," and then he shoos her off, says, "Don't even bother asking for my name," but she knows that it's him, right? Napoleon. So right away she has a tell on him. She's like, "This guy's infatuated with me." Infatuated or infatuated? Am I seriously gonna do this? Infatuated. Okay, she was infatuated, or he was infatuated by her, and she was like, "Well, this guy looks powerful. I am losing my sexual market value rapidly, but there's a chance that this guy is doesn't understand the social dynamics and doesn't understand his worth." And he didn't. So she capitalized upon that and said, "Well, I'm gonna send my little boy," like just indirect game. She initiated the indirect game. He saw her at the party and he just moved on with his life. He was like, one day I'll have a beautiful girl like that. And so she capitalized. She was like, "Well, I'm losing my sexual market value. This guy is a high value male, and he's a powerful man, right? Why wouldn't I want to try, at least see where this goes? Let me entertain this prospect." Okay, so she sent her boy over and asked for the sword bullshit, and he came over and met her for the first time. And again, he didn't get it. She can tell, this guy doesn't get it. He doesn't understand the game being played. He's a little bit socially incalibrated when it comes to female, but that could be also that he was very focused on his burn-up performance, so it kind of hindered him. Although back in these times, you would think, well, wouldn't these guys be more socially calibrated because they don't have cell phones, they don't have social media, they have to go out and talk with their peers, opposite gender, situations that they're put in, and they have to socially maneuver through them. Okay, I wouldn't say all men posturing. Look, she has some, it irks me that I have to say this, but she has some point, because again, men are the true romantics. Does that mean they're the true sims? Not really. I wouldn't translate it to that, but they do. When you're plugged in and blue pill, you do kind of don't. I mean, look, when you're born with, as a man, right? You're born with this innate understanding about females, that you are romantic for them, but you're also born with innate red pill awareness. And then you're in a deficit when you're born in today's day and age. You're shown all this Disney stuff, and you're just brainwashed from day one. And then that romanticism is amplified. You see what I mean? So we're born with a romantic side, with a romantic gender, but when you don't allow the red pill to naturally form itself in a human, in a young male, then you amplify the romanticism to 1,000,000%. You turn it up 1,000 billion %. Then that's when you have these sniveling. No, it's sniveling. It's not snive. It's sniv. Sniveling. Yeah. Then you have these guys turning to sniveling sims, like Napoleon, right? Because I can only assume if he's from a military background, I don't know, man. It's weird. It's weird to say for back then. At least for right now, we know that mentally, and it's really hard to unplug unplug them from that. That's why the plugins right now are fucking disgusting work to do. Well, always been disgusting work to do, right? Before then, I'm sure, because Napoleon did have like red pill tendencies throughout the film before he turned to his sniveling simp ways. You know what I think it is? I think it's just Hollywood kind of making him like that. I think it was just a portrayal. I don't think he was exactly like that in the film as it portrayed in the film. Obviously, it's a fucking film, and obviously it's fucking Napoleon. They're not gonna be same, but I'm just saying, as a point of reference, man. I don't know this guy's history. I genuinely don't. I am an uneducated, dumb male. I am a fucking dumb fucking man. Caveman brain. I am a caveman brain, but no self-deprecating here. We're only getting better. We're only learning more, okay? But yeah, what was I saying? What's the point of all this? Oh yeah, we're breaking this down. Yeah, okay. So anyway, you see, caveman. I'm kidding. Look, so is it cope? No, it's not cope. It's just our innate red pill awareness isn't fully developed, because especially if you don't have another masculine role model to kind of harness that power, that true masculinity, that positive masculinity, and channel it and use it for good. And just being aware of your worth, right, as a man. Because we say to women all the time, know your worth, right? And you don't really have anyone, not even fathers, telling their sons, like, know your worth, man. You're a fucking man. Your last name is this. You know, don't let your bloodline down. Which is why I think a lot of Tate fans, like, I'm a Tate fan. I'd consider myself a Tate fan. I love Tate. I love a lot of shit that he says. The old Tate, man. The new Tate, he's still pretty cool, but the old Tate, man, oh shit, man, yo, he's fucking savage, bro. But yeah, but yeah, you guys have guys like Tate that are telling men, like, they're channeling their inner positive masculinity, like, yeah, know your worth, don't be like sniveling simps. And then when guys start understanding and start waking up, then women start saying, then they start fearing that, yeah, sure, they're born with the, I guess you can say, power over them, and they don't know their worth right off the bat. But it's also they don't, because females also don't know their worth right off the bat, right? They don't know what they could potentially get. So, but when you have a whole society kind of guiding them to understanding what power they have over us, to the guys that are in this deficit or in this plug-in world, then that's when you start seeing this drastic power level difference, right? So yeah, and then when Tate says, oh, you know, don't let your bloodline down, know your worth, don't be a fucking bitch, and then guys are like, you know what, he's fucking right. Now every guy that watches Tate is a misogynist. He doesn't care about women. They hate women. They, like, you see what I mean? You see how that game is played? How they're like, oh, well, we want the power back. We don't want to let men understand their worth. So it's not, I don't think this is innately. I think, okay, and then also there's the blank slate equalism thing. It's not real, right? It's like IQ. I think it was Michael Sartain that was on Fresh and Fit. He said that people are born with they're not born with 0 IQ, and then they go to a private school and they have 1 million IQ, and some guy that goes to a public school is average IQ. No, it's not like that. It's based off your genes, right? Your genetics. So and Blake Slate equalism, I have the audiobook. I haven't listened to it. Steven Pinker. I need to listen to it so I can speak on it a little more with authority. But yeah, no, I just wanted to break this down. I don't think that's true. To an extent, kind of, but like if we're out in the wild, like let's say you put a man and a female on a male and a female on a private island, just the two genders. I don't think this would like if you have okay, let's say I have the Men in Black little forget thingy, you know, that little tool that they use to make people forget what they just saw. Imagine you just make them forget everything and they're back to like age fucking 18, but they just don't know anything about social. They're just their natural fuck it, they're toddlers, they're adult toddlers. Okay, let's say they're adult toddlers. I think they would naturally understand their positions. Like, okay, I gotta go hunt this thing and get us water to protect this feeble creature that I'm with. and she's my potential mate, potential partner, whatever, she's not gonna sit there and try to tell him I have power over you, or she's not gonna try to fight back like Josephine did with Napoleon in the film. She's just gonna go in her role and say, okay, thank you, and just like plant berries and shit, and right, get clean water, or just some simple shit. And she would like, no, okay, well, there's some power because he kind of has to protect me, but with when you have responsibility, you also have authority over that. What's that famous saying? Responsibility without authority is slavery, right? So yeah, he has some authority over her, because then he's got to tell her, like Tate says, Tate gives so much beautiful metaphors, man. Like let's say she's going into a dark cave, right? And she wants to go into the dark cave. She says, fellow human, I'm gonna go into that dark cave. And the guy says, no, I'm feeding you, I'm protecting you, you do not go into that cave. Why? Because I already went into that cave, and there's nothing but snakes, and there's fucking cobras, there's venomous snakes that will eat you alive, and I will never see you again. And she says, and imagine she was like a feminist. She said, no, you're a toxic male, you're a toxic masculine male, I want to go to that cave, whether you like it or not. And she's like, otherwise I'm gonna call you misogynist, and I'm gonna ruin your life. And the guy's like, fuck, okay, my hands are tied. Okay, go into that cave. And she goes into that cave, and she dies. And you're like, fuck. Like, damn. You know what I mean? Like, damn, it's the last female. Now I'm just alone. So you see how that authority has to play a role into that? Whatever. Okay, I don't even know how I came on this tangent. You guys know how I came on here. I just like talking. Okay, let's back to the thread. All right, so she's like, you think it couldn't happen to you? It happened to Napoleon, and you will never have even a fraction of his resolve. Damn, bro, this bitch knows words, man. Resolve. What? Look, I'm a caveman. I'm gonna swap this out with power. Of his power level. Yeah, small caveman brain. So it is happening to the masses right now, again, because of that the societal deficit that we're in. He didn't know his worth, man. Napoleon did not know his worth. Imagine he had a father figure that said, know your worth, and right, positive masculinity around him. You think he would have even thought of wifing up Josephine? Nah, man, come on. Or even without the positive masculinity, just a blank society that was just natural, just a natural society that was fair. Nah, he would know. He would let his biology guide him, because I would say 99% of man's biology is their best friend. Again, where did I go on that tyrant about the biology being a man's best friend and biology being a female's enemy? I guess this is a good time to bring it back up. It's my like little theories, right? Some thoughts that I have when I'm just fucking thinking about red pill, and I can't stop thinking about them. What did I say here? I said, I bring it up. The human psyche is backwards for genders. Women are ruled by their biology, creating chaos of their emotions, making it their worst enemies. Men, when their emotions are chaotic and out of control, their biology reminds them of the truth, and it calms them down, making it their best friend. So, women are ruled by their biology, creating chaos of their emotions, right? Their emotions start flaring because of their biology, making it their worst enemies, because their biology is what? Hormones, what they think, like what they think naturally, like, oh, baby and have family, things like that. And then now the hormones are raging in their emotions, and making it their worst enemy. But a man, right, when their emotions are chaotic and out of control, their biology reminds them of the truth, and it calms them down. It's like, oh shit, well, this bitch rejected me. Well, there's another bitch there that's in my science class. Fuck it, whatever. Nah, you're right, biology. You're right, little conscious. Am I really gonna cry over this? Am I gonna be a sniveling simp for this eggless pussy? Nah, there's a hotter bitch in science class. I'll just hit on her. You know what I mean? So you see how it's like backwards for the two genders, for the female. It's like You let her biology run wild, and look what you get. Right? Okay. But yeah. Yo, she's a troll. She's a good troll. Okay, and then submit to your nature and be happy. Yo, this bitch is funny as fuck. Oh, this is where the guys get mad. This is where they get mad. Look, that's what has always driven culture. Man's rejection of nature while periodically returning to the womb, entering in a haze, exiting spent. It would be against his nature to consciously submit to nature. Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, you see how it's not our nature to submit. We just naturally, again, going back to that, like if society didn't play a role into our upbringing, or if we had some positive masculinity channeling our own masculinity, our nature would never be to submit, right? Resolving the unresolvable conflict would be self-denial, not discovery. I don't know what that means. My processing power, guys, it's not high, okay? I am a fucking caveman brain, but I try. I'm only getting better. Only getting better. Are you going to comment on this matter? I don't know what that is. Other feminists are fucking laughing. Hold on. I can't just walk away from this. I need to actually use my brain here. Come on, bro. Stop being a fucking cheap, lazy motherfucker. So he said it would be against his nature to consciously submit to nature, right? Okay, I get that. So resolving the unresolvable conflict. What is the unresolvable conflict? That's what I don't understand. Is it him, Napoleon simping? Is his simp tendencies? Is that the unresolvable conflict? I don't get what he means by that. Always let me use some context clues here, see if I can put the pieces together. That's what has always driven culture. Okay, that's what has always driven culture. Okay, man's rejection of nature while periodically returning to the womb. The womb being entering in a haze, exiting spent. Dude, this guy talks like Shakespeare, bro. What the fuck? Exiting spent. How can I? Bro, I'm not a TikTok brain. I don't even have TikTok, but bro, I'm a Gen Z guy. Come on. You gotta, fuck. And it pisses me off. How can I not break this down? What the fuck? Okay. Focus, guys. Let's think. Focus. That's what has always driven culture. Break it down. That's what has always driven culture. What this thread was about. This man submitting to this female? Is it? No, man's rejection of nature. Oh, okay. So he's talking about this. He's talking about what has driven culture, our society, to what we have it today, is man's rejection of nature. Yeah, we reject that. We reject this. Submitting to nature while periodically returning to the womb. I guess entering a blue pill state, or the romanticism brain. Yeah, okay, I see what he's getting at now. So he's rejecting submitting to nature, the feminine, but he rejects it, thus basically being in his masculine, but periodically he returns to the womb, accepting or submitting to nature. Okay, good. Okay, now we're getting progress, guys. Halfway there. We're putting it together. Damn, this guy's a fucking modern day Shakespeare, bro. Why did he make it so difficult? Okay, this is like a puzzle, man. I love puzzles, man. Come on. You guys love puzzles too. Okay, and then he says entering in a haze. A haze being a rage-fueled, like you can't see what is that? What is it? Haze. It's like when you're blinded by rage, right? A slight obscuration of the lower no, come on. A state of mental obscurity or confusion. Okay, so confusion, entering a state of confusion, exiting spent. Look, why do you say it like Shakespeare, bro? The fuck? Just say exiting, or then refining himself. Like how I said, when your biology, when a man accepts biology, they realize, okay, look, it's not the end of the world. It's not they exit spent when they accept biology. They realize, well, I'm being like too feminine right now. Why am I being emotionally erratic? That I just got rejected by this bitch in math class. Again, there's a badder bitch, Amy in science class. So they're exiting spent. I see. Okay, I see what he means now. He's exiting the haze state of confusion after he's returned to the womb, basically submitting to nature, submitting to the feminine. So rejection of nature, masculine energy, returning to the womb, allowing his emotions and the feminine to overcome his mentality, emotion, biology, whatever, entering a state of confusion. He's like, what the fuck's going on? Then he exits it after he accepts his biology. Like, okay, look, it's not the end of the world. I'm being too feminine right now. Let's back on the horse, keep going, move on, new bitch. Let's go. All right, so exiting spent. Okay, now we're truly halfway through it. Okay, now it would be against his nature. It would be against masculinity to consciously submit to nature. Okay, it would to submit to feminine nature, right? I think that's what he meant. It'd be against his masculine tendencies or biology to submit to feminine biology or tendencies, or to become like used by them or whatever, or like play their game, not your own game, right? Basically being blue pill. Okay, cool. Resolving the unresolvable conflict would be self-denial. What does this part mean? Resolving the unresolvable conflict would be self-denial. Dude, hold on, bro. What the fuck, man? Does anyone know what this means, bro? I feel like I'm in school right now doing homework, and it's so hard that no one's doing it. And then once it's always me. I'm always the one that does the hard work. And then whenever I'm done with it, like someone comes they ask me, yo, do you have the homework from last night? It was hard, wasn't it? Can I copy off you? I'm like, no, bro, what the fuck? I just fucking used brain cells over here, and you're over here. And it's always me, bro. I'm always the guy that they're like, yo, let me copy off your shit, bro. Well, it does feel it feels good being a nerd sometimes. No cap, man. Because then you get this power over them. You're like, yes, I am better than you. My brain power. Kidding. I'm a caveman. No, I'm not. Don't self-deprecate, bro. I'm only getting better. Wee. Okay, so resolving the unresolvable conflict would be self-denial. Let's break this down even more. Resolving, okay, fixing something, fixing the unfixable conflict. What is the conflict? Oh, the haze, the confusion. I see what you mean. When he returns to the womb, and when he gets confused. Resolving, so fixing the unfixable confusion state would be self-denial. Self-denial, really? I know what self-denial means, but bro, I need the denial of one's own interests and needs. Self-sacrifice. Okay. One's own interests and needs. It would be denying your own self-interests and needs. Resolving the unresolvable conflict would be denying one's self-interest and needs. Oh, I see. Okay. I see. I guess I was just thrown off by the definition of self-denial. I guess I didn't know the definition of self-denial until I looked it up. Doesn't it help to look up definitions? Dumbass. I'm only getting better. Alright. So fixing the unfixable conflict of the haze, of the confusion, would be to deny your own self-interest and needs. Wait, what? Fixing unfixable confusion? No. What? I'm reading this wrong. Resolving the unresolvable conflict. What is this though? What is the unresolvable conflict? I don't get it, man. Fuck, man. You guys gotta help me out here. I need a study partner or some shit. These comments, these Twitter. This why like sometimes I just scroll through the Twitter red pill, because some red pill guys, or some, like, I don't know what this guy is. Click on his profile before I start. He's like on the esoteric shit. esoteric individual. It's on that esoteric wave. Who does he follow? Nah, this is just political stuff. Is he? I don't know if he's red pill. I mean, I'm trying to go through his page. Sorry, bro. I don't mean to label you as red pill or blue pill or anything, but for the time being, I will assume you're. We'll just label him as fucking god pill, I guess. Trying to make sense of red pill. I don't know, man. Because he doesn't show anything about whatever. Whatever. Okay, so resolving the unresolvable conflict. Man, I can't get past this, man. Is this some kind of is this something that's so simple that's going over my head? Is there some part of the puzzle that you guys are just screaming at your screen? Idiot! He means this. He means that. I'm sorry, guys. I am fucking sorry. I am assuming it has something to do with this thread, but I also assume it has something to do with the confusion, because this is a unresolvable conflict, right? Oh no, the unresolvable conflict is this: submitting to your nature and be happy. He thinks that is that what he thinks? He thinks that it's true? No way. Denying your self-interest, not discovery. Oh, I see. So accepting the blue pill and accepting this right here. Where is it at? Women are born with power over them. Accepting that conflict, because would it be unresolvable? Not really. I mean, it's just a baseline confusion thing. It's just really society is chose one gender over the other, and it makes sense, right? Men are the sacrificial gender, so kind of are in that position because of the hierarchy or the female social dynamics, whatever. It's no big deal. So that would be the conflict. The blue pill. It would be the blue pill, right? The men's mentality of submitting to the feminine. That's what it is. That's what he means by resolving the conflict. That's what he means by unresolvable conflict. This is what I'm trying to figure out. What is this? And why does he mean by resolving or fixing this? Why would it be self denying your own interest? The only thing I can think of is accepting the blue pill, because our red pill innate mating strategy, like that we're naturally born with, we're all naturally born red pill. It's just the deficit that brings us into the blue pill, because our biology is red pill by nature, right? So self-interest is red pill, and unresolvable conflict is blue pill. No. Unresolvable conflict, because if we because look, he says resolving the blue pill, that makes no sense. How can you put resolving the blue pill would be self-denial? No, that makes no sense. It would be denying self-interest. No, it would be the red pill. What? No. It had to be this. But what does he mean by this? What do you mean? Oh my goodness! I need to figure this out. All right. I'm gonna figure this out, and then we will end this stream, because I've been spending too much time on this. Yo, I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't mean to turn this into a goose chase over breaking some guy's comments. Should I just comment, bro? What do you mean by this, please, bro? What do you mean by can you put it in simpler terms, please? Thanks, bro. Okay, I have to ask the guy, man. I'm sorry, I don't get it, man. Okay, okay, what the fuck does he mean? Let's put the pieces together, the puzzle. So let's put it in like an equation, right? You know the x, like 1 plus x equals 2, we got to find out those pieces, or 1 plus x plus z equals 3. So we have to plug in the numbers there. Right now this is an equation. We're doing an equation here, because this plus this equals self-denial. So I would say we narrowed our choices down here. Either submitting to nature, right? This is the unresolvable. It's either that, or it's blue pill, or it's red pill, or it's the haze, the confusion. It would be this: men rejecting red pill and going blue pill periodically. Let's plug them in. So, submitting to your nature plus submitting to your nature, which resolves the red pill, would be self-denial. It would be denying your self-interest. Oh, is that it? That's it, isn't it? Submitting to your nature, resolving the unresolvable conflict, submitting to your nature, and accepting, or denying your. Yes. Denying, right? Resolving basically means denying your denying your own nature. So, denying your own nature as a man, resolving the unresolvable conflict would be self-denial. So, denying your own nature as a man and submitting to the feminine would be self-denial. Yes! We got it, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Okay, so denying your own nature and submitting to the feminine would be self-denial, because you're denying your own self-interest, not discovery. I think he meant self-discovery by that. Instead of self-denial, it would be self-discovery. Is that what he meant? Process of acquiring insight into one's own character. So it would be denying. So accepting or denying your own male nature is. Let me ask him just to make sure. Did you mean denying a man denying his own nature and submitting to the feminine nature leads to is self-denial? I just want to clarify that, if that's what he meant. If not, he'll tell me. So, did you mean a man? Grammar, guys. Comma. Did you mean a man denying his own nature and submitting to the feminine nature is self-denial? Okay. So he'll answer. And if you guys are curious about the answer to this fucking puzzling comment, bro, this literally hijacked the whole fucking. We're 45 minutes into this, and yo, what did I do? I genuinely should have figured this out before I came on stream, because now this turned to a funny feminist to a fucking red pill loser, dork nerd guy doesn't fucking understand comments. Yo, I'm kidding. All right, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to take away from the main thread of this but I'm pretty sure that's what he meant. So it'll be self-denial, not self-discovery. So answering her question or her statement of submitting to your nature and be happy. So and he's answering to this: submit to your nature and be happy. So it wouldn't be it would be self-denial if men do this. If men deny their own nature and submit to the feminine, it would be self-denial of denying one's self-interest and not self-discovery. Again, saying acquiring insight into one's own character, thus leading to happiness, right? So that's what he meant. Not discovery, not happiness. Okay, that's what he meant. That's it. That's what he meant. I finally got the fucking... Yo, you guys... Whoa! Holy fuck. You guys just saw a glimpse into my brain, man. You guys genuinely saw for like the past 30 minutes. What the fuck was going on? This was supposed to be lighthearted and just laughing at like blue pill guys getting mad at her. Okay, let's do that. Let's go back to the topic and we'll do it for like another couple minutes and then we'll call it a day. Cause bro, what the fuck, man? I hope you guys enjoyed that breakdown, man. Sheesh. Let's see. Only the man who does not simp, who does not refrain from doing so, but does not simp in his heart, a true uber man. I'm not gonna get down these rabbit holes no more, bro. I'll never do that shit ever again. Legendary pose. But when men say this, we're le bad. What the fuck? This guy's like a male feminist. What the fuck? Is this profile some kind of fetish between submissive men and dominant women? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, this guy's fucking facts. Yo, oh, is this guy a Paljit? Yo, fucking Paljit, man, spitting facts. Oh, that shit's... Yo, that page is funny as fuck, bro. I don't even want to put that shit on YouTube, man. That page is dark, man. It is dark. It's funny as fuck, but it's dark. Okay, so a few years later, he fell out of love and cheated on her nonstop with younger, more beautiful. Yeah, I mean, he went back to his nature. Yeah. Yeah, because at the end of the film, he went on to love someone else. I mean, Josephine was just a part of his life. And she was basically done with. After she lost Napoleon, she was done with. She just was living her days in a little house, and that man was having children and shit, and being the most powerful, most loved man on Europe, whatever. But yeah, I guess you can't. Sorry, females just can't win. I mean, they win with if she created like a legacy with Napoleon, like she had a giant family and. Then people wouldn't care about Napoleon. They'd be like, yo, this bitch had like 50 kids from Napoleon. This bitch is a fucking beast. Badass. But yeah. Men's nature is to conquer and create, something Napoleon excelled at. No matter how hard libs try and twist history to fit their cucked worldview, he will always be based. Yeah, he's pretty based, man. Conquering and shit and creating. That's cool. At that time, a man had to qualify to have a wife, and she chose among several candidates. Nowadays, women compete to have a good man. The handle of the frying pan changed hands, and she can't stand it. Does not tolerate the man with options. Oh shit, that's true. Because back then they did have to men had to like say, women, I am a guy from the military. I have a good family background. I want you to choose me. And then he's like, you're a good woman. You're young. You're beautiful, fertile. Choose me, a man that has this established life. She's like, nah, I want this guy. And now I see what he means, that it's changed. The handle of the frying pan has changed hands. Yo. And she can't stand it. And they can't stand it that men will. High value man. You do have to be a certain man. I mean, look, not really, because a lot of simps are still trying to qualify to have even a fucking female look at them in their direction, right? They're sniveling little chumps, little cucks. But it's not really, man. Now I'm starting to think about it. Not really. There's too much simps, man. There's still too much guys trying to qualify for a girl. I can't see it, man. I mean, for high value men, yeah, but I think it's been like that since the beginning of the time. I don't really think pan has changed. I mean, think about it, like from the beginning of time, there's been arranged marriages. Like the family chose for the female. Like, yo, you're not gonna go out and date some bum. You're gonna marry this dude. You're gonna marry fucking Napoleon, the king of, right? Because the Austrian princess, the Austrian Empire was like, yo, we're not gonna let her marry some bum, some loser. It's Napoleon. He's conquered all of Europe. What the fuck? This is the most high value man ever, right? As of right now, at that moment. He's like, yo, you're gonna marry this guy, and you're gonna, have children and shit with this guy. You're not gonna go off and choose any other option. Like, so yeah, I see that, but it's just been like that for the beginning of time. Men have had to qualify to females, right? I mean, obviously to the ones they want. I mean, kind of, but I mean, high value men don't really qualify. They kind of just choose, right? They're the ones that, yeah, okay, again, the frying pan has changed, but it's applicable to high value men that have done the work, accepted the burn of performance, have done the work, and have reached that threshold of high value individual with the high sexual market value. Does not tolerate that. Yeah. He's a little salty at the feminist. I don't think this is how it went back then. More likely, she was handed over from her father to the guy who accepted the dowry. Okay, that was imposed by women, as is the case today. A man has to first qualify to have a wife. That is why many young men do not find a partner. They will do it bigger. No, women had no say. The father was the boss and considered he always knew better. While she was too young, too emotional, and too inexperienced to make a good choice. Yeah. Facts, man. I mean, well, not really. I mean, they're adults, man, but just obviously they make terrible choices, right? Especially with their sexual mating strategy. Now they choose a deadbeat, and then they start crying to the nerds that rejected them in high school. They say, "Marry me and give me all your money," right? All right. I think that's about it, man. And this guy's getting mad. He's like, "You're weird." Napoleon was a 5'5" manly. Only ought to support him as some sort of great conqueror. Dude was a pussy that got exiled twice. I mean, basically, I guess, yeah. Except the modern era that you ask for so much. Women do not want the past for themselves, but for men. The ones who lost power were the women. Nah, man, they gained more power. Yeah, bro. Yo, this guy's speaking facts, bro. Yo, this is like, nah, not really. Yo, this guy's facts, bro. He's Romanian. Every time. This guy's facts, man. Let's see his account. Oh, he's just like a political dude. He looks like a red pill though. Yeah, this guy's facts. Follow you, bro. Nah. This guy funny, man. Yeah. Alright, last comment here. The Middle East is male nature unleashed. You raving fantasist lunatic, using an example of a manlet who still ended up cheating with many younger women, thinking it's achieving something because other femtards lap up the egocentric cope. Oh my days. Oh, this guy's just mad at her. Just there were some funnier comments. I remember when the thread first came out, there was like it was a really funny comment section. I probably didn't read the right one, but all of these are kind of just, yeah, there's just a lot of ones, a lot of guys or people just agreeing with her. I thought it was I hate it, but you can. Did you laugh? Yeah, you see, she's a fucking troll, bro. This bitch is a troll, bro. This bitch is a troll. Yeah, no, you do that. Oh, he was short when he wasn't. Yeah, I don't think he was short. I think they said he was 5'7" or 5'8", something like that. I googled it. Was she hot? I don't know. I haven't seen pictures of her. She didn't have teeth? What the fuck? Yo, that's cap. There's no way. No way she didn't have teeth. What? That's crazy. Really? Have teeth? JosepHen, who had been in prison, barely missed being guillotined due to the timely fall of Robespierre, released from the Carmy's prison. Josephine was 32, a widow, mother of two, without access to her family funds, and with a set of rotting teeth. Ugh, what the fuck? Yo. Ugh. I mean, I didn't have dentists back then, but damn. Bro, eat a fucking orange. Isn't citrus fruit good for your dental? Oh, that's her. That's this dude. That's her. Really? Interesting. They need to mew. They need to Looksmaxx and mog. They need to mog other people. We're the king. We're royalty. Mog these motherfuckers. Yo, those memes are funny on Instagram, when those like mogging and Looksmaxxing memes. They're funny as fuck. I saw one the other day. It was like, when you're mewing at the gym and you're like a 72-hour mew streak, and some guy asks if you're almost done with the bench, and the guy's just shaking his head. It's just like they think I'm autistic. Yo, I be mewing at the gym. I'm like, I use the gym time to like mew. Well, I try to mew at all times, but I mew and then like keep my posture like proper, right? Keeping the scapula widened, widen your scapula, and don't let like your traps pop out too much. Otherwise, it'll like, you won't have that triangle figure shape. I don't know. So I'm just trying to spread out my scapula, keeping my traps lowered, and just mewing. And I'm seeing some results, man. I'm actually seeing some pretty good results. But yeah, that's about it, man. I think we've gone long enough for ranting and shit. I told you I had a lot of energy, a lot of power right now, so I just wanted to do a little live. And this shit was funny. This thread was funny. Sorry that I went down this whole rabbit hole about trying to put the pieces together. Hopefully the guy will respond and give us some clarification on that. Imagine the guy sees this like, bro, it was so simple. It was just this. But you guys saw a little glimpse into my fucking little ADHD brain. And we saw some funny comments. Bro, this lady's funny, bro. These feminists are funny. They're just trolls, man. They're doing it on purpose. There's no way they actually mean this, right? There's no way. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was a blast. I'll do another one some other time. I'll get some more content, some more threads. I'll just go through the feminist like threads and shit. See where guys get mad and shit. Cause it's funny. Like I'm on the guys team. I'm not really on like. I mean, it's just troll, bro. It's just troll farming, man. Come on, you guys gotta know. It's just satire. At the end of the day, it's funny as fuck. And then we're able to break down some intersexual dynamics or their potentially flawed viewpoints. So yeah. Okay. That's it. We